Adding these at a price of $58.25. There are 2 washes to choose from. Andrea is wearing it in the antique wash, and Khadijah is wearing it in the dark indigo. There's not a huge, I mean, you can tell the difference between them. One's more of an antique, it's lighter, not quite bleach. And then the other is an indigo, but it's not like a dark, dark indigo. It's right in between. The story here, though, is that embroidery. Wow, Gary.
Isn't this amazing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
this is one of those pieces that you just you open up the box and you go, wow.
Wow.
That is stunning. I mean, we did it with embroidery. There's metallic stitching in there. There's velvet applique. It's a real showpiece.
It is a showpiece. So in each one, the coloring is a little bit different. So we'll start with the indigo. The darker wash is going to give you embroidery that has the applique in burgundy, and then moss and beautiful pinks and other green tones in the embroidery. You'll have a little embroidery on the left hip, and then it'll also show up on the opposing leg. So you'll see it on the cuff.
And we did that with a cuff, right?
That's cool.
So that's a permanent cuff. That's not, it's stitched down, so it's not going anywhere. But that's what's happening in the, the world of denim right now. But look at these. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that shot.
Isn't that great? So that's your indigo combination.
And don't think that when you wear these, like you have to be so particular, like, you have to wear it with burgundy or something.
Yeah.
Just put a fun top with it. I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
And then here is your antique, and that's done with the embroidery and the applique in the blue velvet with lots of different blues on here, even a little bit of a periwinkle that runs through that embroidery. And then Gary will show you the opposing leg.
This one has the silver metallic. The other one has a gold metallic stitch on there.
Yeah, and all of that in a pull-on elastic waist jean. Hello, you are so smart.
By the way, the denim itself, stretch, recovery. It looks like a 5-pocket jean style because you have the faux fly, you have the 3 front pockets. And I'm going to turn it around for a second and show you yoke for fit and the 2 perfectly placed back pockets.
Let's go on over to the girls and show the details on our beautiful models. A 342038 is the item number. We can start with Andrea if you want.
Sure.
All right.
So, and this is a great way to wear this too, because again, it takes a dressed up jean, or actually what I want to say, it makes your outfit just that much more dressier. Because you have the cardigan that we showed at the beginning, a great white t-shirt, and then these awesome jeans.
Yeah, and I love that. Now, Andrea is 5'10", and keep in mind, these are going to be a little bit shorter on her than they probably will be on the average person. The inseam is 28, and what is your actual inseam? 34. Yeah, because we're somewhere in the same range. So with her, she's going to wear it a little bit, maybe style a little bit different. It's going to be shorter, so you put it on with a little sneaker, wear a higher boot. They're not meant to be tight at the bottom. They're supposed to be that kind of loose cuff, that permanent cuff style.
But honestly, in the springtime, I mean, even though it has velvet, velvet's for spring now too. There are no rules anymore, people. Throw all those rules away. You can people wear velvet and suede and leather in the spring and summer. So just because this has a little bit of velvet applique doesn't mean it's just for now. You're going to take this and wear it forever. I could see this with a cute white t-shirt just by itself and some flip-flops.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're,
wear it all the way through the spring and summer. And jean weights don't change really that much from one season to the next. It's the same weight for year round. What size are you wearing? Do you know? No, these are number size.
14.
Size 14. Okay, so 5'10" and wearing size 14. Then Khadijah, and I'll shift on over here, is wearing the dark indigo, or the what we're calling dark indigo wash.
Well, and here we have a little half boot, right? So that's just gorgeous. The sweater that we showed earlier, again, not matchy-matchy, but it really does work. I mean, the blue, she's pulling out the blues and greens and the embroidery, and it just hits right at the top of that boot. And I just think, Jane, I think that's so cool and so modern.
Yeah.
And no matter what your age, there's a youthfulness to it, right?
There
and,
is.
You know, that's...
And I like where you place the embroidery,
Yeah.
so it shows,
right.
but it's not too in your face.
Well, we didn't want to hide this one, right? We did. Well, I mean, why put something on there you're not going to see?
Right.
So even if you wear like a longer top, you're still going to see that hip embroidery. You know, and let me tell you, this is the thing. You know, Jane, you mentioned earlier, this is what's happening in the world of denim. If you go to any, you know, women's specialty store, high-end department store, this is what you see. And oh, by the way, not at $58.
No,
but
exactly. And you know what I love too is that because you've done styling that looks like a fly front 5-pocket jean, you can even still do a half tuck like Khadijah is showing you here, and it looks like you're wearing a regular jean. That's awesome.
Yeah, nobody would know.
Nobody would know that it's an elastic waist pull-on. Now we'll go over to Donna, and again, Donna's 5'10". This just in. This is Donna. She dressed it up with the little
I'm
sling
like
back.
having a moment.
What are you
So this
having?
is our blouse,
Yes.
right? It's a burgundy print blouse. This is so cool.
Look at you. You want to pat yourself on the back?
I
but
do.
You can't quite reach,
Could you
right?
pat my-
You want me to do
pat
it?
me
Here
on
you
the
go.
back?
Good job, designer.
I love perfect match.
Look
I
at
love
you.
when a plan
You love when a
comes
plan comes
together.
together. This looks dynamite together. Donna is 5'10" and wearing the size 10. Is that right?
Yes.
5'10" and wearing the size 10. I love too that wherever it hits, and even for our petite gals, if it's a little bit longer, it's still going to be okay. But I will say this. Know that the inseam is 28 inches, so if you are a petite, heads up, that's a permanent cuff, and you really can't hem this because of the way the embroidery has been done. So, you know, this may or may not be the right one for you, but for everybody else, it's going to hit somewhere between your ankle and your knee, and you're going to be good to go. It looks great.
Yeah, you look amazing. And, you know, get this one in that blouse because you're going to walk into any room and people are going to stop.
So what's the information on the blouse? Do we have that? Let me give you the information. Can I
think
just
that's
look
coming
really
up soon,
quickly?
right?
It is coming up next. Let me see.
A
342518. Nice. No, he told me in my ear.
Well, that's not fair.
You know I can't see that. I did get some new readers, though, that we're going to be presenting here in a couple of weeks. So they're pretty cool. I'll be able to wear them on the air. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just want to show everybody that this is just a full elastic waistband. It's about 1 1/4 inch, so it's really easy. It's a modern waistband, so that means it's going to fit at your waist, depending on your body shape, or slightly below. We never, you know, in Denim & Company, we never do anything low rise. But the back rise, you notice, is higher than the front because you want that coverage. And then don't forget, we always stitch down that elastic because there's no twisting and turning when you launder or wash these pants or these jeans.
This is cute.
It's
just
cute,
it's
right?
just a really cute pant.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to have fun with them. Starting now, you can wear them with your little boots and booties, but then you'll be able to continue to wear them, like we said, with the wedge sandals, with the flip-flops. If you want to keep it real simple, you can do it with that. Most importantly, I was just excited about the fact that it's an elastic waist.
Yeah.
I am so sold on elastic waist pants that I can't even tell you. I don't want to wear a fly.
Yeah, well, because it's easy.
It's easier, it's comfortable, and that was my New Year's resolution for 2019, is to always think comfort first. I kind of always do that anyway, but I'm really focusing on my personal comfort. Still want to look fashionable, still want to be trend right. And you can do it for $58.25 on this jean. 5 payments of $11.65 with that major credit card. But you can up those easy pays to 6 if you're shopping with our very own Q card. The Q card, by the way, is available for you and you and you. If you want to apply for it today, now's a good time to do it. It'll entitle you to a $40 statement credit. And if you're new to shopping with us here at QVC, we want to welcome you. And all we need is a little personal information, address, name, where you want us to ship your packages. For that, we will offer you a $10 e-statement credit. So 10 for you, available as you're making your first purchase here with us on QVC2. A 342038 is the item number. We're offering 5 easy pays, so jump on that and maybe think about, I don't know. I would. There's a lot of times when I'll say I think you should get both colors. These are close enough that if you get the lighter wash, you're fine. If you get the darker wash, they're fine. The coloring in the embroidery on each pair is different. So think about it in terms of where you go, in terms of what you'll wear with it. Are you more of a cool tone with your top?
Silver person.
Or do you do more gold? And then let that be the determining factor for which color you choose.
Yeah, they're just, a showstopper. They really are, and they're beautiful, and they're a great fit, and they're from Denim & Company.
Well, if you want to continue looking smashing, then you need that pan, but then you also need the perfect top to go with it. And we've got that coming up from the studio collection by Denim & Company. Donna gave us a little peek at that top earlier. Gary all but broke his arm trying to pat himself on the back.